Hiya papaya, and welcome back to more Fire Emblem Engage. I am the fell marine mammal whale, and today we will be getting on with the main story. We were going to be doing that 2 episodes ago, but we got distracted by Wave 3. I don't know if it was announced. I certainly didn't see the announcement, so even if it was announced, for me it was kind of shadow dropped. So, yeah. Let's head to Lethos Castle at long last. Materials none, ingredients none, animals none. I guess the hounds have really messed up the place, so there's absolutely nothing to be found here. Once we start this chapter, there is a series of battles before you can return to the Somniel. So with that in mind, I'm then going to be considering Chapter 21, the start of the end game. I did consider Chapter 10 the end of the beginning, or the start of the mid-game. The end of the early game, Chapter 10, and end of the mid-game, Chapter 21. We are now, once we hit begin, we will be in the end game.
Our ship is docked here.
Thank you for escorting us.
Mavier! All ready, like you asked. Feel free to tell me how great I am. Wait a minute. What's the Divine Dragon doing here?
Marni?
What do you want? We don't have any more rings.
There are circumstances that require we travel together to Lethos.
Huh?
Divine Dragon. After Marni and I lost the rings, Zephyr disciplined us to an unjust extreme. So, on my honor, I will not betray you once at sea. I will deliver you safely to Lethos. Will you trust me?
I will. Take us to Lethos.
What? Why would you help them? They're not our friends, they're enemies!
The Divine Dragon should meet with Lady Vale.
We have no reason to fight as long as you don't start trouble.
I know a threat about not threatening people when I hear one. Mavier, what's happening?
You will hear details once we are aboard. If that is unsatisfactory, then you may remain here.
Hey! What? Fine. Fine. Okay. Temporary truce until I get back to Zephyr and the others in Lethos.
So be it. Let us go, Divine Dragon.
Okay.
You're Lord Sombron's child? What?
Yes.
So that means you're the sibling Lady Vale has been looking for all along? And that's why we're headed to Lethos. Hang on, does Gris know about this?
He's the one who told me.
Gris picked a fight at Elugia Castle to verify the truth, even surrendering a ring to do so.
What? Nobody told me that was the plan!
Why are Sombron and Vale going to Lethos?
It's about Gradlon, the Fell Dragon's land lost under the sea. He intends to restore it.
To restore that unholy land? My word.
What more do you know about this, Vander?
Gradlon sank beneath the waves 1,000 years ago. It was, of course, Sombron's land. Gradlon was a wicked place, one as much as Lethos is holy.
To raise and revive it, Sombron needs to destroy the Divine Dragon Shard in Lethos. That shard is what chains Gradlon beneath the waves. Lord Sombron finds it problematic.
So you're saying that Sombron's greatest desire is to restore Gradlon?
Far from it. His desire, if such a word is fitting for Lord Sombron, is to invade other worlds.
Other worlds?
The continent of Elios is only a stepping stone. He plans to extend himself everywhere.
There are other worlds and he wants to rule them all. How is that even possible?
I'm well beyond what I know for certain. Lord Sombron has shared little of this with me. I can say, Lady Vale is a pawn in service of his greater ambitions.
Please tell me anything more you know. I've heard that Vale's called a defect. What does that even mean?
Well, as a start, Dragon Royalty should be able to summon emblems. She cannot. Lord Sombron learned this recently, soon after his revival when reunited with Lady Vale. His children all fought in the war, but she, his youngest, never saw battle. Or any emblems.
She told me we met once. All that time ago.
You were among her many siblings. They all, in time, died fighting in the war. All save for you. Then Sombron was imprisoned, and Lady Vale's mother died, leaving her alone. She could find no friends in an age when it was rumored a last Felldragon child had survived. Lady Vale lived in hiding, knowing that were she discovered, she would be killed.
1,000 years. Living like that. All alone that whole time?
Not exactly. A few centuries ago, she came into contact with worshippers of the Felldragon. In their care, she slept in a hidden temple until Lord Sombron's release. She had been, long ago, close with those in that temple. But when she recently awoke...
They were all dead, weren't they?
So Lady Vale was relieved, even overjoyed, to find herself reunited with Lord Sombron. He detested her, and proclaimed her a defect, lacking a Felldragon's abilities and character. Sombron required her obedience, however, so he ordered Zephyr to tamper with her nature. Lady Vale may have thought she was no longer alone, but she's never been more so. Ever.
How awful.
What is it, Marni? Is it the waves? Are you seasick?
No! I'm trying not to cry! But I never knew Lady Vale's life was so sad. I thought I was the one with the tragic story. I should have maybe been nicer to her. Probably.
You have never told me of your past, Marni.
I mean, you know, happens all the time. I was just abandoned by my mom, that's all. I had a lot of brothers, and she decided she didn't need a girl. Which is weird, since I was way superior to those useless jerks, even back then. I mean, I was better at helping her, but she never said thank you, or good job, or anything. The first time we went for a walk, just us, so she could find somewhere to dump me. Imagine, my hand in hers, and we're strolling from place to place. She left me at a church.
I can't believe it.
It's fine. The priest was nice. As long as I helped free Lord Sombron, I got lots of thank yous. Eventually, I met Zephyr and joined the Hounds. See? Lady Vale's story is so much sadder.
Zephyr filled out the 4 hounds with devout followers of the Felldragon.
Did that include you, Javier?
Yes. I was there at the hidden temple where Lady Vale slept. When she awoke, I was there to speak with her. She, a royal dragon, asked me to be her friend. I said it was impossible. Lady Vale then asked if I could offer my service to her as a knight.
And you accepted?
That I could not refuse.
It's a big deal to be handpicked like that by royalty. Who would have thought? You made her knight? That's just cool. I mean that, Javier. That's really cool.
Should you wish, I am sure Lady Vale would also accept you as her knight.
What? No way. I don't want to work with you that much. No praise, no thank yous. I hate you.
Is that so?
Besides, I already belong somewhere. I need to get back to Zephyr. Since you're helping the Divine Dragon, you're probably gonna get kicked out of the Hounds.
I expect as much.
Yeah, well, I like being one of the 4 Hounds. As soon as we're off this boat, we're enemies.
You do hate me, after all. So, surely you'll be happier.
Right. So, yes. I'm done talking. This is a waste of my time.
Javier, thank you for telling us all of that. When we find Vale, I hope you will do what you think is best for her, even if that means we'll cross blades again.
I shall.
What's happened to Lethos? The land, it's fallen to rot and ruin.
A sure sign of Gradlon's return, or that our foes are now destroying the Divine Dragon Shard.
We have to stop Sombron. Where's the shard?
It's in the castle. Queen Lumera's home.
Who would have thought we'd return here to see everything come to this? I know you're here, Sombron! Show yourself!
Ah, the Divine Dragon has arrived. Or should I call you the Divine Imposter? You've arrived earlier than expected. How did you know where to find us? My other two children haven't even caught up to us yet.
I assume you mean us.
Why are you with them?
You two brought them here? And betrayed us? Unbelievable.
Please, no! You have it wrong!
Wrong? Looks pretty clear to me.
This is my doing. I want Lady Vale to meet with the Divine Dragon. I might have even forced them to come, but it wasn't necessary. Marni had no part in this.
Mavier.
Return to the Hounds, Marni.
But...
Do not hesitate. Go now.
Marni, welcome back. But Mavier, what will we do with you? I'm willing to forgive and forget if you can explain yourself. We are family, after all.
What nonsense. I know you're going to punish me, but Lady Vale will see the Divine Dragon.
You rude, self-serving.
I don't mind. I was just thinking I'd like to talk to the Divine Dragon myself.
Vale? What's happened to you?
It's good to see you again.
What did you do to Lady Vale?
I told you about Lord Sombron's enchanted helmet. My spell has now truly taken hold.
But you know what they say, kill the caster, break the enchantment.
Vale, do you know who I am?
Why, you're my dear long-lost sister. What a happy reunion.
What the... This is what you've been trying to do to her? Can the other Lady Vale return?
No, never. Not as long as that helmet remains attached and intact. That other side of her is dead.
Dead?
Oh, please, you should be delighted. You don't have to talk to the defect anymore.
Zephyr, I know about Vale's past. Do you? You were alive way back then.
What?
I mean, I didn't know. When I helped you with all of these awful things, Lady Vale was all alone for so long. And she was so excited to see her family again. She never got to enjoy it. Now she never will. It's all so terrible.
What is this, Marni?
Zephyr, I loved it when you gave me praise. I loved it when you said we were family. I loved belonging somewhere. I loved the four hounds. But this has gone too far. I have to do what I know is right. Praise or no praise.
Marni?
I'm going to free Lady Vale. I'm going to break that helmet to pieces!
No! Stop!
Marni, that was simply pathetic. An attack like that couldn't put a scratch on Father's gift.
I swung with all my strength, and it did nothing?
I take it you were trying to free me, fool that you are. But as it turns out, you have failed in your attempt.
Oh.
I ordered you to stop, did I not? Such a bad girl. You are a very naughty child. If only you had done as I had said.
Marni!
Here. I'm sorry. I tried to save her, but in the end, I guess I wasn't strong enough. If she's ever her old self again, will you tell her something for me? Please tell her that she's done so well.
Don't go. Please. Marni!
Oh, did she die in your arms? How very tragic.
What a waste. Got killed for nothing.
Marni was just trying to restore Vale, and all this for that.
I will never stand by you again, Zephyr, save for the moment my blade pierces your heart. Divine Dragon, I beg of you, allow me to fight at your side, to avenge Marni, and to save Lady Vale.
Mavir, of course.
So you're just going to betray me? Leave me sad and lonely again? And you, sister. I thought you'd be happy to be reunited with me after so long.
You are not our Vale.
This must be about my new look. Then you're not going to like this look either.
Marth.
His fellow emblems stolen away. You turned your back on him. Oh, lonely thing. Just like me. But I'm here for you, little emblem. I'm all you need. Now, had I known I had a sibling who survived the years, I would have killed you. I'd like to make sure I'm my father's one and only child.
You want to be alone forever?
Yes, that's right. I have no need for this sort of family, or friendships, or bonds of loyalty. I do appreciate you bringing the rings to me, but that's where our relationship ends. Now, goodbye, sister.
Vale.
Well, I guess we kind of finally killed one of the four hounds. About frickin' time. Let's make it 3. Get ourselves a 3-for-1 deal, just like with the 3 houses bracelet. Usual deal here. Oh, we'll be back once we're done with prep. However, there are a couple things we are going to show off first. Yunaka has been optimized in order to deal out as much critical hit damage as possible. She is now slightly easier to hit, ever so slightly easier to hit. But she does have the Silver Dagger +5 and is now with Brute Force from the Krobin bracelet. While making a physical attack critical hits deal increased damage. I don't know how much of increased damage it is, but seeing as Yunaka's individual attack damage is a little on the lower side, it should be a sizable boost to her damage when she does crit. Aside from that, one of the biggest changes is that a lot of our units who previously just had Canter... No, this is the biggest change, but first, a lot of our units who previously just had Canter, such as Ivy, or Ivy's always had Canter Plus, and Hortensia's always had it. But units like Jean, and Clan, Seedal, Marin, Lapis, Pendreo, all these guys now have Canter Plus. In addition to that, Louis has inherited Vantage Plus, which I'm hoping is going to be a way to make him better at tanking large groups of mages. as once the first one hits him, he will hopefully be below that 75% vantage threshold and begin being able to one round them before they even have a chance to attack him on enemy phase. If I haven't mentioned it already, we have also miraculously managed to get enough SP for holdout plus on Diamant. This is largely in part thanks to the brand new Ancient Well at the Somniel. The Ancient Well is part of the free-to-play portion of the 1.3 update, and it allows you to throw away items for a chance to get randomized loot after the next battle, and that loot can include the SP books that were distributed as part of the second wave of the DLC. This is their first appearance as free content, and by just turning useless weapons, like in my opinion brave weapons are much worse in Engage than they were in Three Houses, but they do provide a lot of value for pumping back out items from the well. So we've been using those to, well, fish for lots of experience books. Aside from that, we have been doing some stuff like working on our Citrine, who is very close to capping and needing a second seal just from arena fights, and has a build +4, Divine Pulse plus, and Canter plus at her disposal, in addition to Dire Thunder from her Bond Ring. That is so sweet. She hits like an absolute truck now. I'm not sure if build +4 or Canter plus would be better for her. Canter plus allows her to more effectively Thunder Poke, as she can poke and then retreat out of range, poke, retreat out of range, rinse, repeat. But the build +4 would mean that she is getting less of a speed less of a speed debuff from her weight 10 Thunder +5 there. Now we will be back after our preparations. Okay, we're back and ready. We're just going to do a little surveying of the map for all y'all, which I've already done on my own already. We unfortunately cannot change Mavier's deployment spot. I would like to have Mavier further back and have Lapis in his spot instead. But Mavier is currently a green unit. He comes equipped with a Flame Lance by default, which is supposed to be good for taking down all these generals out here. All these, well, these 3 Weenie Hut generals. There are 3 worms on the map. I figure we're gonna have Jean deal with this guy over here, just like that. As far as droppables go, let's see, nothing over here. Oh yes, I believe it's just Zephyr and Gris that have no, here's a droppable as well. Karnwanen is a droppable. It is a range 1 knife, technically a short sword, but it's a knife. Smashes and poisons hit foes. Cannot follow up or strike first of initiating combat. That is probably going to be a new Marin knife when we take it from this a level 29 corrupted thief. So since that's level 29, that shows that Alchrist probably won't be super outclassed here. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to get to absolutely take a dump on Zephyr here this time. But we do have the Lin Ring so that we can bait Zephyr on our terms as opposed to on hers. That's why we're deploying Alchrist. We want someone who has a good, strong bond with the Lin Ring. I would like to use Etier, but my Etier kind of fell off, even though I personally do enjoy the character. Oh yeah, other items. Gris has some cocaine on him. I mean, spirit dust on him. The corrupted here, we saw their item. I believe it's just Zephyr. I'm gonna do one more sweep here before we show off what Zephyr's got in her talons. She has a Caldabolg, a legendary sword famous for its great power. Let's see how much it's slowing her down by. Weapon weight -3. So she has a build of 9, meaning has a weight of 12. A very nice looking sword. So now's when we're starting to get some of the legendary items dropping, it would seem. Unfortunately, that Entrap Staff is not yoinkable. Range 1 to 6. Recover and yoink back there. And that's what we're going to start off with on Hortensia here, but we are going to try and keep Hortensia close to Whale and Tiki in order to be able to grab additional staves as we need them. Now, let's fight. Oh, and standard boss kill objectives up there in the corner. Defeat Vale or we are defeating.
Divine One, I am with you from this day forward.
Amavir joined our group with his fantastic bases. Standard boss kill objectives. What's this? Vale has an emblem, yet we still have 12 on our side? What is this sorcery? Oh, I know exactly what it's called. It's called pay to win. So, get wrecked. We're gonna start off here with a Thoron up north. I don't care if you even hit. Oh, but you are gonna hit. Anima Focus is going to reduce something on him. We need you to retreat there.
Let's hear it.
No, not far enough. Yeah, we're using one already. We're a little over leveled except for Alchris, so I'm confident we can get things done still. Okay, Jean needs to, Jean can't even do what I want him to do right now, so instead... But if we seed all him, he probably can.
Emblem, engage!
Yes, we can Fallen Star this guy from here. Be a good boy, Jean, and don't get hit. Oh, well, that is a very stylish way to not get hit. Oh, we could build... No, I don't know if we want to burn our Goddess Dance immediately.
Right away.
Mavir does not have Cantor, so we do have to be careful with him. But he does have 2500 SP. We could get him Cantor plus as soon as we were able to get him bonded up with Sigurd. We have that 20 range on our covert here.
Emblem, engage!
Time to show Vale what a real dragon looks like. I was hoping you'd connect with that.
I'm ready. Emblem, engage!
Ooh, light brand action. We can even do that from a range. It's even more damaging than the Armor Slayer. Yeah, Diamant. Brand some light here. We're no longer next to the whale, so yeah. Melee range light brand it is. A way to suck, Diamant.
You put up a good fight.
That light brand's gonna hit harder on enemy phase now. Dex up is a good one to get because Soul is a Dex triggered. We're gonna pull back to here.
Your orders, please. Emblem, engage! Was that sufficient?
That is very much what we like, Louis. The rare speed growth out of him, and his defense keeps going up. Is your defense a green number yet? No, it is not. He's still not capped. And just so, just in case you didn't know already, if a stat is displayed in green, it means it is capped and cannot get any higher.
Go ahead.
I like these odds. Go ahead, go down, hero.
Did you see that?
He has a tomahawk. That would explain the still being able to get to the clan.
Have I made a difference?
Anytime. Let's go together.
Let's get Ike in here. Oh, whoa, now we do have the obscene 72 crit here. Ragnall doubles, the Silver Blade does not, because it can't. Looks like everything but the Silver Blade will double. Well, everything but the Silver Blade and Hammer, the two smash weapons. Wow. That Irvin does a lot of hurt. Yeah, Irvin. I don't even care that we take a hit here.
I'll help.
We specifically used Ike for dealing with this guy because Lapis and Ike will take decreased damage from this thing's nastiness breath. Silver Lance and Silver Lance. Unfortunately, that is going to be... No, that's not going to be a break. We have the weapon advantage on them. How silly of me to forget that. $100 versus your 0. I like our odds.
May all find salvation.
I'll protect you.
The Radiant Bow. Anyway, we can soften you up so we can take your speed.
Okay.
Not Fortensia.
Understood.
And neither of the swords even leave a scratch on him. Yeah, I like these hit odds.
The stage is mine.
Pendreo's gonna dance for Jean here. Get him, get our lad moving upwards towards the front.
A little help, please?
Yeah, we're going to, fanny bomb this guy. 100 damage, 100 accuracy. Come on, Hortensia. Whale was hitting 150 crits all the way back in our first skirmish before we even met, no, before we even met Anna. We had just met Yunako when skirmishes opened up. Alcris does have Canter, so we're gonna drop him right here.
Emblem, engage!
All right, Zephyr.
It's nothing personal. I'm merely following Lady Vale's orders.
By my hand! Damn!
Let's pull Zephyr already. All right, Mavir. Take it like a champ, my man. Plenty of wyverns to the slaughter charging with Zephyr here. And wyverns at our rear. Let's actually send Papaya over here to slow him down.
Emblem, engage!
Oof, that is a big cluster cluck here. Fog breath. Very nicely done. Marin hitting that chain wouldn't have finished him off, unfortunately. Well, what do you have for us, Zephyr? Whole lot of nothing. Get out of here.
Emblem, engage!
I think it's Siege Tome time. Zephyr just barely hangs on. So let's Or it might not be Siege Tome time. It's a Rexcalibur action.
Cutting in.
May their souls find peace.
I think we're gonna try and set up for a goddess dance here. None of these guys have longbows. How fortunate for us.
This is how I save lives. I have to keep everyone safe.
Jean's on fire right now. A good 2 for 2. Okay, I guess our goddess dance circle is going to be a little underwhelming. No, we need we'll need a bit of Pandreo help to get it. Not Pandreo, Seedall help to get us up here. Thoron poke.
I'll help.
Feeling better.
Bond date with Seedall and Camilla. I think I'm going to leave Seedall on Camilla. I actually think we're going to try and get a better goddess dance circle here. Jean's attack is where our circle goes to crap.
I need to be more diligent.
Yeah, Clan can get there just naturally.
Kind of you.
I need to take that flashing fist start off of Seedall. It's valuable for the well, and it's not what Seedall needs. Seedall just needs the shielding art. We're actually not going to use ourselves in the dance circle here. We're just going to finish off Zephyia. And she's broken even. So to us goes the done deal.
You're quite strong.
What, no special dialogue between us and Zephyia?
Perhaps you do have what it takes.
Call to Bog obtained. I don't think we have S-rank swords anyway, so send it to Convoy. We don't need to be selecting Mavir right now.
Ready.
Let's just keep on Irvining away.
Who's next?
And the real question here, though, is who's next for our goddess dance circle. Ah, that's quite the fortification range. Which means she has 3 canter moves. Fortify still hits Lapis from here, right? Yes, it does. We can just barely see her when we tilt it slightly to the side or reset our camera angle. Top everyone up. Get her into the circle. Including our dancer. Always nice to dance a dance.
Here I go! Let the lesson begin.
Well, these are bow knights, so we can, with Hortensia, even get point blank and Thani nuke one of them. Rexcalibur, oh, blow it down.
Cutting in.
May all find salvation.
Uh, 60 crit. Not able to double, how unfortunate. Really low res on these wyverns, so that would be nice if we get the Marin in here. And if the Marin hits. Or just get the Luna.
I had no choice but to win.
Thank you for your speed. Killer Axe is 30 crit. Quadruple hit is just a dead enemy.
Whatever it takes. Remember this.
I might want to be able to, not might want to be able to, I probably just want to end up convoying Mavir there. If we engage, we get the Parthia. Let's see what we can do with that.
Emblem, engage.
Oh yeah, the Parthia takes the cake here. And by the cake, I mean his life.
That was cool, was it not?
And feeds Marin double the experience. Nicely done, Wolf Girl. I forgot we were going to position Clan for a Houses Unite Plus. Well, Fail Not still works.
Mine.
I have to keep everyone safe.
Less impressive than in the previous timeline. Thani, just bomb it here. But you need to Thani from one range.
Cutting in.
1,000 SP that I don't know what I'm gonna spend it on.
How nice!
Okay. Pendreo has 44, and that means he can definitely take this. It ignores defense.
Mine! You're ours now! My time to shine! No apologies.
All right, what do we have that we can give you here, Mr. Mavir? We'll take the Represai for now. Oh yeah, they're joke weapons now. Once again obtained from the ancient well. The crossbow here is probably one of the best plays on words I've ever seen. Croissant and bow and crossbow. You don't need a vulnerary.
There!
Very nicely done, Pendreo. And please die a papaya. Oh, changes it to ×4. Nice. Crits are at base ×3, and now they're ×4.
Dropped your guard. Another kill for me.
A way to handle these reinforcements, papaya.
Time to finish the job.
There's a reason why you're best girl.
Was that too much? You're dead.
Yep, ×4 on the
Another kill
crits.
for me.
How epic. Dragon reinforcements. I hope it doesn't start to drag on. All right, Fatso, take a break. Mavir, be a deer and rescue Papaya. We need to send her in to put the hurt on Gris. But first, Jean, also be a deer here and send him to meet his maker. He's just a broken shell of a worm.
I need to be more diligent.
That'll draw Gris's cronies. There is the Pokeball of Death. And before we descend the Pokeball in all blindly like, let's make sure we can actually take what Gris is dishing out, even with a pure water. Speed of 16. He does not actually double Louis anymore. None of them double Louis. The Thorons wouldn't to begin with. The Thorons can also attack from just outside of our range. Pure water will give us a res of 18. I think we're going to use papaya here to poke the Gris.
Cheers!
Let's hope our papaya can withstand all that. If not, we'll just time crystal back to before that move and somehow get her a pure water. Like maybe have Louis trade his. Bolting can hit this guy. And when I say can hit this guy, I mean will hit this guy. That's a massive protection tile.
Atone for your sins!
Nicely done, Pendreo.
May their souls find peace.
I'm prepared.
This will send one away from Lapis. Or 1-2 Lapis away from Papaya. It has a Thoron equipped, so let's just it's Sigurd's sword that gives plus res. This just gives plus defense. Yeah, let's get Trolley here. Divert away from both of them.
You are safe with me. Cute again.
Strength growth is the most important growth, getting speed as well. Physical speedster for the whale. Yeah, we can safely move into this range now because they're going to go for the doubles most likely. I mean, why wouldn't you go for a double?
Two hounds or four, doesn't matter to me. I'll fight, and that's that.
Dodge it.
I really am worthless.
Yes, you are, double.
Yeah. really am worthless.
Get used to hearing that. More reinforcements. A lot of reinforcements.
Don't waste it on me.
Oh, we'll waste on you all we want, Lapis. Because I'll tell you exactly what we're gonna do. First, what are these guys wielding? Thoron again. That guy's also a Thoron. Nicely done.
I won't let this go to my head.
Not quite. Let's get a little venomous here.
One strike will decide it all. Have at you!
Okay. Not much chance of Jean getting smacked back. Yeah, the Javi definitely seems like the way to go here. Javelin Emblem once again.
I know just where to strike.
There's your redemption. There's your redemption arc for a failing on the last crit that got a rewound.
Death means no more pain. And who needs that?
Well, I know I need what you're... Yeah, give me that cocaine, Gris. Give me that boog of sugar. Give me that 2 extra magic. The Karn Wanhan here is in my sights next. Do all these guys have a anchor on them? No, I guess we just must not be in their range. .24% chance to hit. YOLO, Leroy Jenkins. Divine Pulse triggered. Get over here. Master Lance? Master Lance good for once?
Me first.
Master Lance good for once. Who would have
Put up a
thought?
good fight.
I guess on Diamant getting a fair fight bonus, it does have a better chance than average of being, you know, good. 11 sword. Yeah, we eat these Hellfire hits.
I'll help.
For the Divine Dragon.
Okay, I think we're going to use this to let Mavir catch up to us. Yeah, Lapis here is just going to be Ragnall spamming. And is safely out of that Thoron's range.
Thank you.
We're not forgetting you, Mavir.
Thank you.
Get your experience. Okay, Papaya. Do your job. Oh, we're getting +5 everything from Tiki. I've never really looked at what this actually looks like. And +10 HP. That's a pretty impressive stat smorgasbord.
Who are you looking at? The me in front of you? Or the me from before?
Haha, get wrecked, girl. No one, and I mean no one, takes down the Papaya. I did not expect that. This is gonna be worse for Lapis than we thought. More reinforcements, huh? This is really just a take down Vale now or pay the price sort of deal here, isn't it? Yes, Pandreo is still engaged. We need to get this thing.
Join me for one song.
These guys now have more move. The Karnwanan is only a one range.
They're strong.
And we are now no longer Ike engaged, so no way are we sticking Lapis around in there. Okay, this will take it down if it hits. And it's gonna hit. Anima Focus kind of spoiled that ending for us.
May all find salvation.
Karnwanan, send it to the convoy. First things definitely first is Papaya, get in there, and Torrential Roar.
Out of the way!
Reduce that of Void as well.
Oh, how I wanted to find you. How I wanted to kill you. Queen Lumera's pet. The whimpering, pathetic worm. You are not my sibling.
And you're not mine. Vale is. Give her back.
I am Vale. And I'll prove it, here and now, by destroying you.
Mon!
No!
Nicely done, Marin.
Dream well.
That's another full health bar. Hey, get it, clone!
Cutting in.
No!
Did you see that?
We can't quite get in range for a all for one, unfortunately. Javi, do it. Do it.
Mon!
It's not possible.
But it is.
I...
Can you really say anyone else is going to be MVP? But that whale pod is where we're going to end this episode. We are going to go straight into the next battle right after this. So, we're going to leave things here. Do leave a like if you did enjoy that map of the reinforcements. We're getting real spoopy there at the end. But, we dealt with it, and we also got the Divine Pulse on the 24 hit and trap to bring the enemy entrapper, well, to our location instead. Do also remember to sub to the channel if you have not done so already. And do also remember that comments are always welcome down below. I do enjoy hearing from all of you, so do feel free to leave your thoughts either on the map or just to say hey. Now, with the business side of things out of the way, hope you guys are all having fantastic days, and make sure to stay cool, stay classy, and never get surrounded by an army of the undead coming at you from all sides. But until next time, I have been the fell marine mammal whale. But until next time, the time has come to say bye papaya.